Hello, all my tea leaf lovers, and welcome back to my channel. I am Mambo Sierra, and I am here to do a general Capricorn 2023 energies reading. We will look at the energies coming in for Capricorn and, what the overall year has to hold. And I also have two piles that you can pick from while listening to the tea leaf reading, and I will do those at the end of the video. Don't forget, if you want to book an individual tea leaf reading with me, I am running a special for the readings, 10 minutes for $25, 30 minutes for $45. It's a really good deal. You get my time, you get a personal tea leaf reading, and you might even get some mediumship in there. So if you want one of those, I will put the links down in the description box and other ways to contact me. But if not, we're going to go ahead and get into this reading. Okay, first off, I want to start by talking about this flame right here. So the flame, when I lit it, it was like so tiny, and I was trying to will it to grow and become bigger, but then it just went out. And I was like, okay. And so I just lit it again, and I lit it and it went big. It just went big. And I was like, okay. So I felt like the message for that is that even if you push and push and push for something to work out and you get discouraged that flame goes out, you may have to find something that reignites the spark within you to get moving on whatever venture it may be that you are working on. Even if it's just motivated to get out of the bed, it may take a little spark, a little push. Every day is progress. Nothing's going to be perfect, but you can do it. Anyway, on this plate, it looks like there is a ending of a cycle. Hallelujah. Okay. Right here, ending of a cycle. And for those of you may be moving somewhere close to water, or you may live by water, or you may be going towards the water. If you do, I know it's cold right now. But if you do live by water, I would suggest maybe getting some of that water and using it for baths to bring clarity, to cleanse your head, because that may help bring balance and clarity into the mind. So with this new beginning, it is telling not to go back to old ways, because there was a drip that went back into this pile. So I would say don't go back to old ways. I know that sometimes some things feel more comfortable than they really are, because that's what you know. But try and get out of your old ways, whether this is a relationship, this is habits, things that you want to move away from. Just try not to go back to those old ways. Okay, and this to me looks like a serpent, but it's coming out. So it may be you slowly climbing your way out of the old cycle as well, because this is all about new beginnings and new cycles for you, Capricorn. Okay. There's a lot going on here, but I'm going to focus. Well, come on, camera. I'm going to focus right in this area here, because this looks like a turtle. And, some Capricorns are known to go into hibernation mode, I being one of them. I will go into hermit mode with the quickness. And there's only a few people who can pull me out of it, or that I talk to during hermit mode. So this you may be wanting to go into hermit mode. But if you do go into hermit mode, make sure you're still keeping up the things that you love to do, so you don't have to keep starting new ventures over, the same thing that you want to do, starting that over. So if you're going into hermit mode, do it with a purpose. Do it with the purpose of rebranding yourself, building a skill, learning something new, a language, coding, technology, YouTube, whatever it may be that you need to go into and learn. Be open-minded and don't go into hermit mode to stay. That's what I do see as a sign to not completely shut the world out, but shutting yourself in only to better yourself. Bam. That's what I want to say. That's what I want to say. Okay. Roots, growing, trees, blossoming. Definitely a tree, a big ancestral tree. And there may be new beginnings, as I said over here, but then there's growth with the roots. So here's the tree. These are the roots growing. These are the roots growing into something better, into something better, into another year, into something better. So whatever you do in that hermit mode, okay, whatever you're learning, whatever you're gaining, the skill you're gaining, you're going to come out of it and use it to grow yourself, grow your family, and then that's going to expand into generations. It's going to bring new life. It's going to bring new money. It's going to bring new and positive things to your world. I know it's been really difficult for us Capricorns these last few years. I can attest to that. So this is a breath of fresh air. When I look at this cup and I feel the energy in it, it doesn't feel negative. It feels like good things are coming. If I don't feel overwhelmed, I don't feel anxious. I feel clarity. I feel soothing. I feel softness. There's an ease. It's a nice ease, and I love that. I love that because it's so necessary right now. It's so necessary. Yeah, there's a growth right here. Something is going to bloom in your world, and it's going to bring so much beauty. So much beauty. Oh, I love this reading for us, Capricorn. Absolutely. Like I said, some of you may live by the water, or you may be going to the water, or you may have water spirits that you talk to a lot. Yemaya, La Sirene. There's plenty of mermaid spirits, sirens, all kinds of mermaid spirits that you may know. What is her name? Oh, God dog it. I see her. The one with the snake. She got a snake around her. I can't think of her name. If you do, why does it keep going out of focus? Okay, well, if you do know her name, that's who I'm thinking of. So you may be getting that energy, and they may come in to help you. Okay, so we're going to go ahead with these piles because that's all I have for the cup. It's a beautiful reading. I love it. Absolutely love it. So go ahead, pick a pile from 1 or 2, and I'll be right back. Okay, pile number 1. This may be you. Phone, do better right now, phone. Good Lord. This may be you, or this may be somebody coming in, or somebody you may know who is nurturing, caring, but masculine energy, nature, love of animals, has it together. They are in balance with their masculine and feminine energies, and they may be watching you. They may be having an eye upon you. Communication may be coming in. This is a person who has, I wouldn't say mastered their emotions, but they're very emotionally intelligent. So this may be a new love relationship. It may be a business relationship. Just know that somebody's coming in, male or female, doesn't matter, or, all the other terms that you got going on. This is going to bring happiness, though. It is going to bring happiness times 2. I will say, watch those around, though. They may be jealous and become jealous of this relationship, and may try and sabotage the happiness here with the fox. As you can see, that. Or it could be the opposite. This could be you, okay, stalking somebody else, trying to sabotage their happiness. Look at it how you want to look at it. But I do see for some that somebody's coming in, bringing in happiness. They have been watching you, so their communication will come in soon enough. It's going to bring in a lot of joy and happiness. Just watch your back from those around who don't want to see you happy. There's a lot of people like that in this world, and it's unfortunate, but, we deal with it or we don't. So pile number one, that is for you. Thank you very much. If you want to book a reading, please do so. I love you. All right, pile number two, the Buddha prepares. So here you see a young man and everybody else in meditation, and he's focusing on his heart chakra. I feel like this is coming after some bad news had happened to you, and you're trying to find the peace within yourself because you know how that has affected you. There may be a person of dark hair, male, female, or otherwise, that comes in, and they may be a romantic interest, or maybe this is you romancing yourself and having that self-love, bringing the romancing your higher self is what I want to say. But this is all preparing you for stability and happiness and peace. Yes, absolutely. Pile number two, which is necessary and needed. I will pick both of these piles because both of the piles was great. So you've been preparing from tragedies and negative stuff that has been happening. You've been preparing, and now you're finding your peace, and you're focused on stability and loving yourself, which is beautiful. So that is all I have for you, pile number two. Thank you for being here. I love you. If you want to book a reading, the stuff is in the description box. Happy all holidays. Happy birthday. I love you, Capricorn. We're going to have an amazing year.